All right, guys. Well, I got a little bit of a special video for you here. I'm going to take you guys back to a awesome little trail that I have behind my house. I'll pan you over here and show you. Behind my privacy gate there, I got a gate. We're going to go out there. It's actually a firebreak trail for Fort Bragg. And people ride horses and four-wheelers on there all the time. Well, I went back there and cleaned up a little bit and made a nice little RC car run area. So we're going to play with the maxes today. As you can see, we've got the X Max, the wide max, and the mini max over there. So I'll see you back on the trail once I get all set up. All right, we're going to go ahead and start off with the wide max. And let's go ahead and get the battery plugged in here. Yeah, I've lived here where I'm currently at for the last, coming up on, I don't know, 7 or 8 years now. And I never really used this trail, but recently we had some trees cut down. And man, sometimes these traxxas plugs are hard to really get connected. But long story short, we had all this crap cleaned out here, and I was able to make some jumps and have a nice little sweet RC area here. This is very dusty. I particularly like driving back here when after a rain, keep that dust down, because it does get pretty dusty back here. But yeah, people are always riding their horses back here, their four-wheelers, and I figured, hey, we're gonna have some fun with some RC cars. But this here's the Maxx V2 wide max. Been really enjoying it. Until I can figure out a better setup for the camera. I have to use a tripod right now. It really isn't ideal for the RC car hobby. Excuse me, the dogs absolutely love the RC cars. You guys know that RC cars and dogs is like dogs and mailmen. But I was able to make some cool little jumps right here. Hopefully I don't wipe out the camera. But I need to get like a head-mounted camera so I can do this much easier. On this channel, guys, I'm not about full sends. I don't like breaking my RC cars. I like running them and enjoying them more than fixing them. And we all know in this hobby, you're always going to be fixing them, regardless of how you run them. So I don't like having to sink a bunch of money into them. If I'm going to sink money into them, I want to upgrade them. So far, I've had this wide max for, I don't know, only a couple months now. I already had some things break on it. It does have the upgraded CV drive shafts, and I converted over to the 17mm hubs. Other than that, that's about it. I am running the 4S 6700 milliamp traxxas battery in it. But I enjoy coming back here and just kind of doing this and pissing around. I'm not afraid to hit the jumps. I just don't like jumping them too high. Start jumping them, they start breaking. And heck, I've broke them just doing this stuff, so. But this is a nice trail, which you see, create a lot of dust. Once or twice a year, they clear this trail out. It is a firebreak trail to stop fires from, if a fire was happening to start. So they bulldoze it out, and you get these side berms here, which are fun to do stuff like this here on. Just ride up on them like that. Yeah, I don't know how much the camera's gonna pick up. But it's this trail, running on this trail is actually very slippery. They like to skate around a lot. Four-wheel drive is a must. I do use TSM when I'm running back here, probably about the 10 o'clock range, not too much. Because these stock sledgehammer tires on this Maxx really balloon up and they start skating. I have some belted tires on my Slash VXL and it handles pretty good back here, but it still slides around. My next RC I want to get is the XRT. I have the XRT Mini, but I want to get the full-size XRT and see how it would handle back here. Big, wide machine. I think it'd be a blast back here on this trail. But to have this right in your backyard, I have no complaints. in the front of the house, I live in a housing plan, so I got a road for speed runs for my faster cars. Back here, I got a lot of off-road bashing and jumping, and I don't have to go anywhere to do it. So I have no complaints on that. But yeah, you're gonna see most of my videos just gonna be back here in the front of the house doing speed runs. I'm just starting the RC car channel, guys. Little introduction while we're running around. I have another YouTube channel I've been running for 3.5 years. It's monetized, it's doing good, 26,000 subscribers. It's all about aquariums and fish keeping. And until I picked back the RC hobby up, the aquariums was the only thing I was doing. And so I'm kind of trying to, you know, combine my hobbies. Well, not combine them, but I only got 2 hobbies, that and this. I don't go anywhere, I go to work, I come home. And that's it. I don't hunt, I don't fish. I'm home 98% of my time with the wife and the daughter. And in this crazy world, you know, my hobbies keep you out of trouble. So gives you something fun to do. And that was a good jump. Oh, I gotta make sure that I get on camera. So this is the wide maxx, and I've been, of course, running the X maxx back here and the mini maxx. Of course, when I'm done running, I have an air compressor always ready to go. They get blown off and cleaned up. So we'll just show you what it looks like here for each machine, how it handles back here. You can see the dust is crazy, and I like jumping these berms and have a good time back here. But let's get over to the X maxx. All right, this X maxx is so big that it's almost too small even back here unless you're doing the straight speed runs back and forth. But it just goes over everything, no problem. Like when I hit these jumps, I'm about hitting the fence there, so. But what a blast running these around back here. So there's so much dust produced that I can hardly see. I have to wait sometimes until the dust clears out so I can see the trucks. I lose it in the cloud. So I actually created a pile of rocks I found when cleaning out back here for, because I do have the Traxxas Summit. I've had that for a long time. And I'm a newbie to the RC car channel here, but I'm not a noob to RC cars. I've been running them for 16 plus years. I know that ain't nothing compared to some of you guys, but, and it's all Traxxas. I've never owned any other RC cars but Traxxas. But you can watch this X maxx. It's just a beast. It's gonna crawl over those rocks like nothing. I do get hung up on old little trees and stems and crap, but this thing's a beast. Right now it's saddlebagged on a stem, tree. God. If I can find the right spot, yeah, right over it, no problem. The only thing back here, you know, there's a lot of pine needles. Pine needles are an absolute pain in the butt. They get wrapped up around the drive shafts and everything. I'm constantly cleaning those off. Look, the other side of the trail, as you can see, is just a long straight stretch. Now, this is just behind my fence. I've been as far as you can go. on both sides of this trail, and there's quite a ways away. And if I had something like, I used to have a golf cart, wish I had that still, I could load a few of these trucks up and just go anywhere. A lot more fun areas to play around in. But again, I'm not complaining. I'm happy to have this area right behind my house. Good times, good times. But as I said at the beginning of the video, it's a lot more enjoyable. I mean, I enjoy the dust and making dust clouds and donuts, but it gets so dusty that you can't even see the trucks, and it just makes a mess. You get filthy. It's way better to run back here after a rain. I do get snakes back here. The last couple days I come out and there was a black snake staring at me, checking me out. Before that, there was another kind of snake. We do have copperheads around here, but that's all the more reason to have some black snakes around, right? They'll take care of them bad boys. But I like being able to run these back here and not have to load up and go anywhere. I've got all the fun I need. Got the best of both worlds, like I said. Do some donuts here for you. You can see the amount of dust you can create here. Trying to keep it away from the camera because the lens might get so dang dirty. Look at that dust. The neighbors are gonna get mad at me. The X-Maxx is a beast, really enjoying it. Anytime I upgrade a RC car, there's only a few things that I like to do. Other than that, I'm happy with the stock electronics and everything. I'm a very conservative dude when it comes to these things. If it breaks, I fix it. I like to go upgrading the shocks to the GTR shocks. I like doing RPM plastics, and I like doing the CV drive, steel constant velocity drive shafts. Tires are a wearable item. You're going to have to do those regardless. Bodies are going to get destroyed. You'll have to do that at times. But other than that, I don't change the electronics. I'm happy with the way these things are stock. I don't dump a bunch of money into them other than what has to be put into them, because I like running these things more than fixing them. So I don't send them. I don't try to break them. I got several RCs, the whole family can play, and they do. My wife's favorite one is the XRT Mini. And so we're gonna go ahead and get the Mini Maxx back here and see how she does. Give you guys a look at how she does these little jumps. That'll be all right, guys. This thing needs no introduction. The star of the show, the Mini Maxx. I gotta say, really enjoying the Mini XRT and the Mini Maxx, but let's get some shots of this thing jumping back here and see how it handles this loose dirt and sand. Yeah, for me, if I wanted to get the Funko, got the perfect setup for it right here other than big hills. But I'm gonna try to get you a side shot of hitting these jumps. I don't know how well this looks on camera because my whole screen's dusty. Actually move this back a little bit so we can see a little bit more. It's hard to get it lined up. I'll tell you another thing fun to drive back here, believe it or not, guys, is my little two-wheel drive Stampede with 2S setup. It's a good time back here with that thing. There was a nice little jump. We'll get some donut action for you as well here. Of course, this being the Mini, it gets hung up. It's hard to get it going back here. That was a good jump. Yeah, sorry about the dog barking. He's trying to get my RC cars. Aww. Let me know what you guys think of my little setup back here. Of course, this is the first video, so you don't know too much about it. And as time goes on, you'll see more of it. But I wanted to show you how each of the maxes do back here. But these little minis are so affordable and fun all day. That was a good jump. Of course, on the Mini, I do have, the only upgrades I have on it is the GTR shocks. Because one broke, I had to do the same thing in my XRT. So instead of buying the cheap stock shocks, you might as well go ahead and put the GTR shocks on them. It just makes sense to do that. And it's been handling much, much better. Taking the jumps better since I put the GTRs on. What do you guys think of any more upgrades for the minis? What did you guys do? Excuse me. It gets dusty back here. I almost saved it. Didn't accelerate enough. But I find this thing has great air control. Excuse me. All right, that was good. I could just sit back here all day long, going through my RC cars and jumping them and just having a good time. Oh. All right, let's get you guys some donut action back here. Now, let's get a couple little speed runs. Let's see how it does on this loose dirt sand situation here. Pan it this way a little bit. Okay, here we come. You can turn right around without stopping. Little thing. Oh boy. And we're saving. This does have the 3,500 milliamp hour 2S batteries in it because the Mini Maxx is 2S setup. The XRT, you can put the 3S's in, and I've ran it back here too. Man. But that's just a little quick video, kind of an intro video, introduce myself to you guys. That's running all the Maxxes on that kind of terrain. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. I do have an air compressor. When I'm done, I blow them out and clean them off real good. But what a blast, what a perfect setup. So we'll see you in the next video. I do get into both nitro and electric. So I got lots of content, lots of cool things I can share with you. Currently, my Revo is coming back to me from the doctor. I had a brand new Revo that gave me some issues since I bought it. I had to send it to Traxxas a couple times. They finally got to the bottom of the issue, and it should be back here in the next couple days. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you in the next video. And if you don't mind too much, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to try to grow this channel a little bit. So thank you much.